Hi everyone, welcome to Technical Writing. I'm Seema Dahlheimer. You can feel free to call me Seema. And I just wanted to give you a bit of an overview as to what to expect out of this semester, this very weird semester of fall 2020. So, as you know, a lot of your classes are flexible as far as having a bunch of stuff in person, a bunch of stuff not in person, some stuff synchronously, some asynchronously. I'm going to try and make as much available to you online as possible so you can get a jump on some of your work if you need to, or if you're unable to attend Zoom live or class live, you'll be able to stay caught up and get a fairly equal experience to your classmates who are able to come to class. It's my hope that we're going to be able to have a decent amount of live in-person class. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see what the guidelines are and if they change. I am excited to be flexible with you all. This is a challenge, but it's a challenge we're all facing together. So I think it's going to be great no matter what we do. Let me tell you a little bit about technical writing. So this class is all about getting good at communicating technical information in accessible ways, in interesting ways, to a lot of different audiences. So maybe you've had this happen. You are sitting on an airplane, probably not in spring of 2020, but when you were sitting on an airplane, you're sitting next to someone and they say, "Oh, you go to WashU. Wow, that's a great school. Oh, you work in a lab?" Or maybe you don't work in a lab, but you're studying mechanical engineering or something like that. That's really neat. What do you research? What's your research about? And maybe for some of you, there's this deer in the headlights feeling. Oh no, how do I explain my research to someone who's not also an engineer? Sometimes we have other versions of this. You have to explain something to a manager in an internship, but that person's not in your field. Or you are supposed to present something, it's a mixed audience. Your parents ask you how your classes are going and to explain something to them. There's all these different ways where you might be called upon to explain your technical information in a really accessible way, but to also have it be informative and interesting. It's kind of a challenge, but it's a challenge that we face a lot, both in industry and in academia. So that's the purpose of this class, is to get you feeling really comfortable with different ways of presenting technical information. We're going to be looking at, it's called technical writing, we're going to be doing a lot of writing, but also looking at things like graphics and ways of using video. So it's really a lot beyond technical writing, it's technical communication. You're going to get to present information to your classmates. We're also going to do some stuff where you work in teams. We're going to do a lot of individual work, so there's some difference there. If you don't like teamwork, well, tough. Engineering involves a lot of teamwork. So one of the goals here is when you work in a team to get good at figuring out and navigating that teamwork to collaboratively produce something or to help each other out. So we'll do some of that. We will have the flexibility to do a lot of that collaboration online, and maybe the flexibility to also do some of that collaboration in person. So that's what to expect. I'm sorry I can't be more specific about exactly what's going to be in person and what's not, because we're still learning about what the guidelines are. I'm producing this video in the summer for you so I can make it available on Canvas so that even before the semester starts, you're able to go online and see what to expect. I am also going to try and populate a whole lot on Canvas for you so that if you decide to get a jump start on some of the work, you can. So stay tuned for more and more and more. I want it to be detailed. I want a lot of it to be online. So no matter what your circumstances are, you're not at a disadvantage. It's still a small class. We'll have wonderful opportunities to build community. I'm really excited to get to know you all, whether you're able to attend in person or not. For things like conferences with me, which is part of the class, if you're, let's say, an international student and you weren't able to get back to WashU in time and you're online here, but in a totally different time zone. I will be able to conference with you at times that are convenient for you. Of course, they have to be convenient for me as well, but I'm available evenings in St. Louis, early-ish morning if necessary. And I'm also available on the weekends, so I can be very flexible with a lot of that. This is going to be, a great opportunity to just get to be better writers and better communicators and practice a lot. I know a lot of you don't do a whole lot of writing in your other classes, so this is a really wonderful semester where you can just practice a lot of writing in an area that's fairly low stakes. Each assignment you get a chance to do a rough draft, and then if you make mistakes you learn about them so you can correct them for the final draft. So there's a lot of that writing process stuff going on. One of the first assignments here is to do an introduction video of yourself and post it to Canvas. So I'm going to save my introduction for that space as well. I'll introduce myself to you in more detail, where I'm from and my interests and all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that. And I'm very, very excited to meet you. This is going to be a great semester. Welcome back, whether to campus or welcome back virtually, but welcome back to WashU. And I can't wait to meet you.